I'm testing out a new mic. Testing. Welcome to the channel. My name is Erica Lucas and I am the minimalist. To me, minimalist means simplifying my home and my life by choosing my enough, discovering my extra, and keeping room to expand if I want. Any papers we choose to keep either goes in our file bin or in our Life Docs bin. This is a fireproof, waterproof bag that we keep life documents, certificates like our marriage certificate, that kind of stuff that we don't want to lose. In here, it's also easy to grab and go in case of an emergency, or in the case of a flood or a fire. This should protect the papers. And in here are all the papers we've decided to keep on a long-term basis, organized by files. It used to be up in the closet upstairs, but ultimately, all the paper processing that I do in the house is done from my desk. And I like the convenience of having it right here. I have been keeping this bag and this bin in this cabinet here, but it's really kind of cumbersome to take in and out. So what I'd like to do is reduce it down to this to keep in there. That's my goal. So I need to get rid of some stuff that's in here, do a nice paper declutter, and see if I can streamline and simplify our paper keeping process to fit in there using the boundary of this cabinet. Also, it keeps it really light. This is getting pretty heavy for me to lift up and down. So that's what we're going to do today in this video. All right, so my goal, let's see, this is about 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so my goal is to reduce the paper that I am tracking and managing by 75% to fit it into this guy. Okay, I'm just gonna go by categories. I don't need to declutter anything out of here. These are my life documents, very important papers that I'm trying my best to protect in case of an emergency. So I'm just going to go folder by folder. No idea. Karate membership agreements. Okay, this is our insurance policy. Don't know why it's in that folder. It should go in insurance. Oh, it's in that folder because I don't have an insurance category. Okay. And this is probably actually like very important / life docs, so I'm going to actually put it in this one. These are just, okay, I don't know. I am not batting 1,000 right now. Empty folder. She's on base. Ranger. Okay, these are all like old Ranger documents. I don't need them. These are Ranger's adoption paperwork. I don't need that. So this can be a shred. This is his microchip information. I'm going to actually put that in the Life Docs / important papers. This is all from the Pennsylvania vet. All shred. We're cooking with gas. And I'm gonna put this here. These are all empty folders. Taxes. I think you're supposed to keep 7 years of taxes. And we go back 10 years. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. So I would need 2014 to 2020. These are our taxes folders for 2011, 12, and 13. I could shred these. This is taxes keep. These are certificates. These are like work certificates that Andy likes to hang on to. So these are keep. Well, I have a problem. Yeah. Shred. These are all the closing documents from our last house. I don't think I need to keep these. Shred. This is paper organization that is 2 years in the making and using and developing and perfecting and changing and trying something else and doing it all over again. So my system is that all paper that comes into the house either goes into the trash can or onto my desk. In another video, which I'll find and pop up here, I talked about how I simplified that and changed that up a little bit to make it even more simple. Anything that's requiring action goes on my desk, and then I take those actions when I sit there to do it. And the actions from that point are either to put it in the trash once I've taken action or to file it in my paper bin. And so that's where we're here, and I'm trying to simplify and streamline and live with less paper because this guy's getting too heavy. Paid in full, paid in full. We have been paying down our debt and saving the documentation for that. So that's what all of this is. Insurance. I do have an insurance folder. It seems like something I would have made myself. So what's in here? All right, so in here we have our life insurance documents. Well, a copy of our life insurance documents, renter's insurance, car insurance. Okay, so this is all insurance. This is stuff I want to keep, and it's going to go in my life documents bin. So the other thing that I keep in my paper bin are the instruction manuals that come with appliances. So, because I just put all paper in one spot, that way if it's something we're looking for, I know it's in our paper bin. That may not be the case anymore. In an effort to have less to deal with on a regular basis, we don't even own this anymore. So that can go in the trash. This is all old documentation for a client. That can go in the trash. Shred. So this is vehicles. That guy's a keep. The effort to digitize this is really not worth it for me. To scan the stuff digitally, the time it takes to do that, I'm not trying to do that. Okay, this is all old house stuff that's going to be shred. All the records from when we bought it. Shred. And then this guy's broken, so that'll be trash as well. This is trash. All right, that wasn't so bad. Now the only thing I need to do is figure out the best way to do this. So, the security card, marriage license, all that really good stuff. I'm going to put Ranger's documentation for his microchip in there. This is all the stuff for insurance. That's going to go in there. Now, the everyday stuff that we like to keep, I'm going to ignore taxes for now. Stuff that's just everyday that I need to be able to access a little bit easier. Cars, because we're getting them serviced and we save the records. Contracts, that's a good one. You know, like the lease and work contracts, and this is miscellaneous, so that'll go in there too. And certificates. Okay, that works. So these are my regular folders, stuff we want to keep, and that fits. What doesn't fit is taxes, and I only need that once a year when we do taxes. I never need to go in this. I bought it for the protection aspect of life documentation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep taxes in here, because this just sits in my cabinet and I don't need it. And then when we go to do taxes every year, I'll take last year's folder out and we're good to go. I did it. I did it. Okay. These are my empties. These are instruction manuals. I don't even think this is the microwave that we have. The vacuum. I'm not going to keep that. Okay, I feel like I could get these things online. Like the Cuisinart food processor, the what is this? Coffee maker. Speaking of, I need more of that. And I don't think this is our microwave oven, and if it is, it belongs to the owner, our landlord, and I'm just gonna put it in the cabinet. I have all of her manuals in the cabinet in the kitchen. And if not, I'm gonna put it in the trash because I don't know where that microwave is. This is my shred pile. So I have been carting around, lugging this thing in and out of that cabinet with all of this excess weight because I needed to get rid of it and simplify. I'm pretty excited right now. So I have a lot of shredding to do here. Look at it, heavy. Now I've made this heavy. It's actually not that bad because of the taxes stuff that's in here. But I don't get this out except for never. The life documents, I'm just protecting them. And I pray to God that I never need them in an emergency. And if I do, He will guide me. And the taxes I have to get out annually. So this is going to just sit in my cabinet and live there. And then this is my one I need to drag out and file stuff. So I'll put it away. So as I've been living with less and less, I have more and more empty bins. And I've been keeping the empty bins in the basement for a few reasons. Once we're kind of done with the basement, which we need to get back down there and assess, we've just had a really busy August and we haven't been able to get back down there, Andy and I together. It's such an effort that it does require us to do together and support each other down there. So I've been putting these in the basement to keep for after we're done decluttering the things that are living in the basement right now. And we've properly organized everything and used up the bins we want. Then I can assess what's left. The other thing I'm saving them for is that we will not be living in this house forever and we will need to move again. So I'm saving them for a move. And I'm going to put this in the basement right now. And I'm going to go take this upstairs to the shred pile right now because if I don't, it'll sit here and it'll be clutter in the way. So I'm following through. I've learned to take on little mini projects like this to be able to follow through and not overwhelm an area or myself for days on end, which I have been known to do when I start a declutter. So I wanted to pick a nice mini project for myself that I knew I could follow through with completion. So let's go do that. Okay, here's the basement. These are all empty bins, empty bins. I'm just gonna kind of put it in the stack here. And then over here we have seasonal decor and some photos. Over here is all photo albums. And that's a humongous project in itself. And then this is the wall hangings zone of the basement. And then there's a few boxes scattered in here, there, and over here that Andy still needs to process and go through and decide what to keep, what to donate, what to trash, what to give away. We'll get down here soon and share that video. We got some work to do down here and we've both been kind of talking about it and thinking about it. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you for watching.